again, I've made a mistake. I've learned from it. All the mistakes that I've learned from this build is for me worth the money that I spent on it. That I'm ready now for my next build, and it won't be the same mistake like all the quality. I have to insist on quality build next time, because this is not a budget bungalow. It's the one of the 9 houses that I'm planned to build one as a prototype or a model house. I'll just have to wait for the lockdown. I can't wait for it to be over. Then I'll go back to my pricing video and give you more better videos than just all the time about the budget bungalow build. It's a rainy day today, so at least it's more indoor work that they have. And yesterday we believe that Junel will be installing the front door, and if he finished with it, he can do the columns inside the house and render that the squaring, because he's more capable of that than the tool. So everything's sorted. We keep all the wood already yesterday when we finish, so just in case it rains at night, so everything is safe. But you can see that in around Mactan area, it started to get the sunlight out now. It's got sunny there, but only here in the mountain area that we still have and Cebu City, I believe, because you see there in the province where next Mandaue, a little bit of Mandaue is all sunlight. Only us here in Cebu City, I believe, is in the rain. Hopefully this is not an all dayer, but I'm not worried because they have indoor work, which is the rendering and squaring up inside the house. So at least the 2 doors is installed, and if he can't do those doors today, he'll do it tomorrow. Anyway, it's still productive because he can square up the rendering. It's just a shame that it's just suddenly rains, but we expect this during summer, like summer rains, because of the low pressure. But it's not an all dayer, I believe, because you can already see islands up far away, the silhouette of the islands, not just Mactan. You can see that silhouette of Bohol. So it's not really gonna be that bad. It's just gonna be a passing tropical rain, enough to water all my plants, because it's really hot in the last week, and yesterday is really hot. So for those that says that when I make my workshop there, the open air workshop, it's a waste of the view, I got all this view because my property is sprawling all across the view. Even where I'm gonna build the bungalow, it's all facing the view, so you can hear the rain again getting stronger. But I know that they will follow my instruction, because the lawyer was just here this morning and said, oh, we're installing the door in the first hour, and then now we're rendering inside, which is a good idea, because if that's Tony, he's already having coffee and eating his breakfast, because he just do what he wants to do. I'm here now in the Open Hardware near our place, the Savers Home Depot. I'm looking at their PVC doors for the toilet of the budget bungalow and see what's the cheapest. The cheapest I've seen on their pricing, pretty doors, is 1.2. That's 1.6. I think I've seen 1.2 here. That one, 1,200. I'll ask him to take down one so I can have a look. That's Pretty Door. Let me have a look. So this is the Pretty Door, 60 by 210 with hinges, pink. So it doesn't look like pink anyway. Look, it looks like that. Let me have a look on the top, because I'm here now on the top of their crate thing. So the Pretty Door, I think that one is the pink, but that's the one I'm gonna be. That's the cheapest they had, 1.2. So it's called the Pretty Door with hinges, plastic. So I'm here on the top of their shop, but they got a lot of Pretty Doors. So that's the cheapest, 60 by 210. That one with hinges already in color pink. I think this is the one. I'll ask somebody. Oh, I missed a step. So these are their sheets. I got no need for sheets. Engineered floors. What else is in here? Oh, that's their doors. And their wood. Particle board. 18mm, 1399. So these are all the Lawaan wood stocks that they have. Sample of prices. 1 3 by 10 Garacho is 229. 1 4 by 10 229. 1 2 by 12 179. So this is Garacho wood. Gran Chaco. Look. West Coast lumber. 2 by 6 by 10 premium 679. This one. So that's the one. That is the 2.6 by 10. 2.6 by 10. 2,679. 1.2 by 10. 1.2 by 12, 104. West Coast premium lumber. So these are all the available door. What I'm looking here are the windows or the PVC doors, which is what they call the Pretty Doors. But you can see that they got a lot of good lumber here. In example, this is Springfield lumber. 2 by 4 by 12 is 1139. This is a different lumber. Look, 2 by 8 by 8, 1599, but it's a different kind of wood. Springfield premium wood. Unfortunately, the 1.2 is already out of stocks. The next cheapest one, mo na siya ilang pinakabarato atong 1.2, mo na yung sunod, is the 1.4. But you know me, I won't just accept it. I'll go to the manager and then ask him, because it's now a man here, na a woman who's the manager, but I will ask him what's the cheapest they have in stock of Pretty Door. So that's the one I see there, the one you can see on the top. That's the 1.4. 1.4 sarado siya, wa siya kidagang. Kana ga. Kaya murag lahi sa siya design dudong. I told him to check on that other one. Kanang puti. Oh, kana. Tanawan na lang, oh.
Damage na.
Damage na. Katong puti nga gamay. Kani gyud ay sudod, no? Unya iyang kuan tanawa ko no dong unsay size, isulti na lang. 1.4. Wow.
60
by
60 by 210.
60 by 210, 1.4. So that's including the hinges pero walay door lock. Hinges ra. Oh, sige ga. 60 by 210, no include the hinges at the frame but no door lock. May tatong pink, uy. So the pink, the 1.2 is already sold out. The people have been buying it. So I'm here to look at the windows as well. Asa inyong windows dapit dong? Mora ni dong? So these are all the PVC one, ready-made. These are the kitchen cabinets. So these are all the windows that they have. The only ones they have. Wala nila yung window dong kanira. So this is all they got. That's why I said it's limited because in my videos you can see that I have been to places where they sell windows. And so these are all the sheets and G-pourings for stud partitions. I'll have a look at door locks because what I'm trying to show you that because it's now almost there, that only a few more rendering, squaring up, and then if I could get the windows it could have been better, but I'll just have to wait for the lockdown. I can't wait for it to be over. Then I'll go back to my pricing video and give you more better videos than just all the time about the budget bungalow build. I'm looking at door locks here, and then the cheapest I find is this one at 180. But I'm not sure about the thickness. Tubular lock, an inch thick. So I'll just have to buy one to try there, and then anyway it's only for the main door, but a lot is more expensive, like 400, 800, even over $1,000, especially this one here, the faultless and Sentry, the branded ones. But it's only for the budget bungalow I'm looking for, so I think the cheap ones like this is 180 pesos. The next one up is 279. So I'll just buy one to see if it fits, because the 2x2 wood that we done is 2 inch by 2 inch. I think it will fit on this one because this is 1 inch tubular lock. So we made 2 doors, so I think I'll just buy 2 to have it all installed when I come back. So because you see the other ones here are within 400, 500 to 1,000 pesos, and that's the cheapest I could find here. This is the next one. This is 279. The inches, door thickness should be 35 mm to 34 mm. Seems to be this is wider. So I'll just try this other one. How they enclose in their cashier booth here in this Savers Home Depot. They're the only one that's open near us, and so you can see their branches there. They got Southern Leyte, Ormoc Leyte, Iligan City, Tacloban Leyte, and Mandaue is their main one. So they're only in Cebu and Leyte and Iligan City. So we have to observe social distancing, of course, and then everyone has to wear a mask. But you can see, because the people are start building now, there's quite a few people here now doing their material shopping. But this is not my preferred store, to be honest. It's quite dear around here. So that's why I'm only buying one piece of entrance lock. This one for 180 pesos to see how it goes with a budget bungalow. If not, I could install this in the Lois house if it don't fit. It's a rainy day here in Cebu City. I get down to get the door locks and look at this hardware that's open where we are, like Savers, Home Depot, Talamban, which is the nearest place. But they don't even have any choice of windows, only 2 or 3 pieces. And they're pretty doors. The PVC door that I plan to put on the toilet door as a toilet door in the budget bungalow. The cheapest they have there is in 1,400. There's a sign about 1,200. They said it already sold out. But I know there are cheap. That place is not the cheapest, but I know there are cheaper pretty doors, they call it, PVC doors. So I'm here just picking up McDonald's for my daughter because she hasn't tasted for a very long time since March when we locked down. So now that McDonald's is open as well, I think because it's only got 3 days now, June 1 will be, I think if there's no extension of the lockdown, we're all back to normal here in Cebu City. Hopefully then I could get the materials, because I know where to source all these cheap ones, but I just can't get through it. Like I could go to Liluan, they got some pretty doors there. Aluminum doors are cheaper than 1-2. They have a PVC pretty door there, but the smallest one is by 800 pesos, 899. So the only thing I have bought there, because that's the cheapest door lock I've seen, 180. So I'll check if it fits. They got a lot of stock there. Then I could buy some of that when it fits. If not, I just put it in the Lois house. And that's IT Park. It's now most of the restaurant there start to open. Close there. So I'll just pick up the Indian. I've noticed that there's a lot of traffic on the road. It's supposed to be still locked down till now, until Monday, but I think people now get so fed up with staying home that they just have to get out. So you got there a Beko contractor for the electric company. So this is my drive home from the city. You pass by Country Mall, that's University of Cebu. You can see it's very gloomy because it's been raining all day. I haven't been down to the budget bungalow yet. I just get out, but I know what they're doing because the lawyer reported it to me. And that's the good thing about, like, there's the three of them that I trust working, because it's not like they listen to instruction. That's the thing I want to say. If this is what you want them to do, they'll follow it. It's not like Tony, that what's happened to him, he's just pleasing his relations. But never again. I've made a mistake. I've learned from it. All the mistakes that I've learned from this build is, for me, worth the money that I spent on it. That I'm ready now for my next build, and it won't be the same mistake, like all the quality. I have to insist on quality build next time, because this is not a budget bungalow. It's one of the 9 houses that I'm planning to build one as a prototype or a model house, and then so I could price the materials per bungalow, because like I said, Old B wants it to be a cabin look inside, even though it's concrete for like, but the cladding will be on natural materials. We still have the concrete and then render it and then clad it with either bamboo or the timbers to have that like, you know, the cozy timber cladded cabins, wood cabins, and get the Filipino materials on it, but still have the strong beams and of course the frames, the trusses, but it's just be cladded with a natural look, in which I will source out. That's why I'm excited to make the prototype. And I'm nearing the Indian place. I'll pick up Old B's favorite takeout food, because every time I go out, because I hardly go out, he wants a takeout. So here is the Indian place, the spice on this place. Just put on my hazard because I'm gonna stop here. Oh, there's still